It does. Hello, we're back to Basebnnou. We're finishing off the series with the Minnesota Twins, and I think tomorrow we have the day off. Who do we just play? LA? I believe next time we're playing, we're going to have a day off, then we're going to be in Chicago to play the Texas Rangers. The White Sox come to this game winning 16, possibly 17 in a row. We'll check in a second, because I haven't announced it couple days. So you send a link to Tiffany or we'll get this ball game underway. Alright, let's get this Basebnnou underway. Franchise. It should be August 21st, 2019. It is. Today is August 16th, 2019. Tomorrow we'll have the day off. It's Ivan Nova pitching. It's Fernando Romero. Here are the standings right now. White Sox coming this game a game and a half behind the Cleveland Indians, trying their best to go back into first place. They have not been in first place yet this year. The Cleveland Indians have been hot. The White Sox are going to win 17 in a row against the Minnesota Twins. Here's the calendar. White Sox. Okay, so we do not have a day off. After we play Minnesota today, tomorrow we go right into the four games against the Texas Rangers. Which I don't even think have I played the Rangers yet? I think I played them once. Yeah, I did. Back in June. Actually, I think it was the third Basebnnou. Yes, because the first Basebnnou was that 5-3 win right here. Because Tim Anderson walked it off. And then Tim Anderson walked it off there, and then that's where it started. Alright, let's get this underway. Fernando Romero against Ivan Nova. Nova might not pitch. It depends on the energy. We'll see. Yeah, see, Nova's not pitching. We're going to have Nelson pitch. Jimmy Nelson's pitching instead. White Sox have won 16 in a row. They're looking to make it 17 tonight. And I will get my new headset. It is the HyperX Cloud Stinger Core. Not sure how good it is. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep it anyway because it's a $25 headset, but it's an actual good headset. So what I was saying yesterday, I have tomorrow off and I work from 1 to 5 Sunday and Monday. Alright, let's get this underway. Target Field in Minnesota. 55-71 are the Twins. The White Sox are 84-42. Only a game and a half out of first place in the AL Central. Tonight, pitching for the Twins, 8-8 is his record with a 4.12 ERA. Fernando Romero. But Merrifield's going to lead off this ball game.
Leading off the afternoon.
Here comes the first pitch to Merrifield, and this ball game underway in Minnesota as a tip foul goes back 0-1. First pitch at 12:10.
12:10.
Another beautiful day here in Minnesota. Sunny, partly cloudy. And Merrifield hits it into the glove of the second baseman. I believe we see the Minnesota Twins one more time this year.
Number 8.
We've got Chris Taylor up now. He's 2 for 9 this series with 3 strikeouts, which is not good, but .285 is his average. First pitch from Romero. That's another one that's hit into the glove of the first baseman this time. 2 outs already in the top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
We got our first baseman, Jose Abreu. 2 singles, and those are the 2 for 9. Got .336 average for him. This is Abreu. It's another very weak hit, and it's an easy ending for the Twins. They're at the bottom of the first. The Minnesota Twins was actually just, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but they had almost 105 losses. Pitching for the White Sox tonight, Jimmy Nelson. 11-7 is his record with 3.01 ERA. Leading off for the Twins. In stolen bases, Byron Buxton, he leads them with 20.
The center fielder, Byron.
Here comes the first pitch to Buxton. Swing and a miss on him, 0-1 on a very late swing. Here's the 0-1. And he goes for a bunt. He's got to get the throw off, and he went right past the ball. And it's going to be in for a base hit for Buxton. Perfect bunt for him.
The designated hitter,
Jorge Polanco. And overall, he's got a .243 average. Go back to first. The Braves not in time. He's back at first. It's the first pitch. It's fouled in the left 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And again, it's foul 0-2. The 0-2. He caught the corner. 1 out in the bottom of the first.
batting third, the left fielder,
Eddie Rosario. He has not hit once this series yet. He's 0 for 8. Go to first. Buxton gets back safe. Pitch.
1-0.
Go to second, runner not going. 1-0 is the count. Here's the 1-0. He crushes it foul 1-1. Here's the 1-1. It goes foul again in the right. 1-2 from Rosario. The 1-2. On the side, he got a 2-2 count. Here you go, here's the 2-2. He struck him out. 2 gone in the bottom of the first. And now, Nelson Cruz. In July, he's got a .313 average. In August, he's fell in for a .259 average. And he goes back to first. Safe there. It's the first pitch. Swing and a miss from Cruz 0-1. Comes in this game with a .277 average. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be hit in the right. Gonzalez back. And that will send us to the top of the second. 1 hit on for the Twins. 0 for the White Sox. Gets you ahead into the top of the second. Leading off for the White Sox. Oh, I didn't even know. There's something wrong with my headset. Just realized I popped it back in. And Duarte comes to this game of 17 games in a row as a hit. He's looking to get 18. As this one's going to be a grounder to second. Throw to first is in time. 1 out in the top of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5.
Carlos Gonzalez. Our right fielder has got a .284 average. He can hit it. He can come in clutch once in a while. And that one's going to be belted in the right. That's going to go down for a base hit. And Gonzalez is going to stop at first. And it's going to be a base hit in the top of the second for the White Sox with 1 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And we should have Wellington Castillo. He is in. Runner at first. No out. 1 out. Sorry. Top of the second. Here's the first pitch to Castillo. That's going to be in the left. It's going to be caught. And Gonzalez runs back to first. 2 outs in the top of the second.
Batting seventh,
Danny Valencia.
the designated hitter, Danny.
A .257 average. Runner at first. 2 outs in the top of the second. First pitch to Valencia. And a grounder to second. All he's going to do is touch the bag, and he does. And we will head to the bottom of the second. 1 hit on each for both teams. CJ Cron is 6 for 16 as that's 5 games. .375 average.
CJ.
Overall, he's got a .248 average. First pitch to Cron. 0-1 is the count there. Here's the 0-1. And that's got to be in the right. That'll go for a base hit. At least he can get the first, and nobody is going to try. It's a base hit for Crone. He's 4 for 10 in this last game. Very nice. Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch to Gonzalez. The sinker is 0-1. Here's the 0-1. The sinker down low. Gonzalez down the count 0-2. The 0-2. He struck him out on the top inside corner. Nelson has 3 strikeouts in bottom of the second.
The second baseman,
Jonathan Stope. First pitch to Stope. Swing and a miss on the first sinker to him, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. All the way 0-2. Pretty okay crowd today. I see a few empty seats, but he does strike out. It's a lot more than 16,000 it looks like. As Miguel Sano. 2 outs. And there's a runner at first. And there might be about 20,000 here. A lot of empty seats in the crowd. There's the 0-1. That's going to be hit well in the left. It's back at the wall. It is gone! Miguel Sano. 2-0 Twins in the bottom of the second. His 25th home run of the season just barely gets out. The White Sox foul early as Williams Astudillo.
the catcher, number 64.
The first pitch to Astudillo is very weak and it goes right to first, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. He's down to count 0-2. If the White Sox do lose, they lose the first time they've lost in over 16 games. And also if they lose, the only thing you can hope for is the oh my god, what am I thinking about? The Indians lose. As he struck out. To the top of the third we go. A 2-run homer by Miguel Sano. 2-0 Twins is the score. First time the Twins have struck first, or anyone struck first for the White Sox in a while. Leori Garcia is going to lead off.
Garcia.
Upstairs fastball, 1-0. Is the count to him. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be hit in the right, back at the wall, and it's caught for the first out in the top of the third. We got our shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 3 for 7 this years.
Anderson.
The first pitch to Anderson. A 2-seamer down low. He swings and misses 0-1. I always love when he says that. Swing and a miss. Is the 0-1. That's going to be in the center. It's going to go down for a base hit for Anderson. And there's a runner at first. We go back to the top of the lineup with Merrifield, our second baseman.
The batter, number 50, second baseman. With
runner at first. Go back, and he's safe at first. First pitch to Merrifield. That's in the right for a base hit. And that will bring in a runner in scoring position. Runners at first and second with 1 out in the top of the third for Chris Taylor. A .284 average. Runners at first and second, first pitch to Taylor. Inside fastball. He's up on the count 1-0. On the bases are Anderson and Merrifield. 1 out. Here's the 1-0. A 2-seamer fastball upstairs. He follows away. The count is 1-1. Here's the 1-1. A slider, he swings and misses. He's down to count 1-2. My guess, if Taylor strikes out and Abreu's up, I'm pretty sure they're going to load the bases. And intentionally walk Abreu. Here's the 1-2. And a weak grounder, could be a double play. There's one back to first. It's safe at first. It's fielder's choice. Runners at the corners for Jose Abreu. He was 0 for 1 tonight. With 2 outs and runners at the corners. Good drive and a run right here. First pitch to Abreu. That's going to be in the right, and he's going to be back there, and he's got it. That's going to end the side. A close call for the Twins. 3-3 and hits. 2-0 is the score for Minnesota. Leading off for the Twins, back at the top of the lineup, Byron Buxton. Swinging a miss on a sinker from Nelson, 0-1. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
The count is 1-1 to Buxton. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 to Buxton. He caught the corner on a knuckle curve. 1 out in the bottom of the third. Nelson with 6 strikeouts.
Up next to the Twins, the designated hitter,
Jorge Polanco. The first pitch to Polanco. It's crushed foul 0-1. You're looking for a sinker. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss is down to count 0-2. Perfect day here in Minnesota. You can tell it's warm if you look at what everybody's wearing in the crowd. If you look behind home plate, a lot of short sleeves and tank tops. Here comes the 0-2. And fouled away, another 0-2 coming. Another 0-2. And it's going to be a grounder to Merrifield. Easy throw to first. Abreu's got it. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Eddie Rosario. About .28 average. First pitch to Rosario. A sinker right down 0-1. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 is the count on Rosario. The 0-2 to Rosario. And it goes foul between Castillo's legs, 0-2. I believe Carlos Gonzalez is going to lead off. Oh no, Andujar is going to lead off. The 0-2, he got the corner. I didn't like that call. I'll take it. To the top of the fourth. Miguel Andujar is 0 for 1 tonight.
Leading off for the White Sox.
A base hit will make sure he gets 18 games in a row.
Miguel Andujar.
First Andujar. That's in the right for a base hit. And that will go down for a double. Andujar, 18 games in a row with a hit. 18-game hitting streak for him.
Number 5, Carlos.
The biggest one I've had this year was of Jose Abreu. 19 in a row. Another hit in the next game against the Rangers, and he will tie that record. Gonzalez follows away at 0-1. He's 1 for 1 tonight. Here's the 0-1. And that'll go down for a base hit. And everybody stays. Got runners at the corners in the top of the fourth with no outs.
Now batting, the catcher,
Wellington Castillo. A base hit will drive in a run. In the top of the fourth, runner at first and third, no outs. First pitch to Castillo. Outside slider, nobody's gonna go. It wouldn't have been a bad year to throw over the have first, go to second, but nobody did go. 1-0 is to count to Castillo. Here's the 1-0. And it goes right to the legs. Could be a double play. There's one back to first. Double play, but that will drive in a run. It's 2-1 now. I was about to say it's 2-1 White Sox, but it's 2-1.
designated hitter,
Danny Valencia.
Valencia.
White Sox only down by a run. First pitch to Valencia. Swing and a miss on a two-seamer, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And right to third. That will send us to the top bottom of the fourth. White Sox get an RBI single. No, sorry, just an RBI. I don't remember what it was. 2-1 is the score. The White Sox leading hits 5-3. For the Twins leading off is Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder.
Oh, now Bruce Rondone's in.
Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch to Cruz. 0-1 is the count to him. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a sinker inside. Count is 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Cruz. He swings and misses. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. C.J. Cron.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first pitch to Cron. The reason why the Twins are winning is because of C.J. 2-run homer by him. Here's the 0-1. Caught away 0-2. He was the one to hit the homer, right? Oh no, it was the single. Who had the homer? Who did have the homer? Oh, it was Sano with the homer. Sorry, not Cron. Here we go. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. 2 gone. In the top bottom of the fourth, Marwin Gonzalez.
For Minnesota, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch to Gonzalez. Upstairs, ball 1 on him. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back behind home plate. Count is 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Cron. Outside, you got 2-1 count to him. Here's the 2-1. Got 2-2 count to him. The 2-2. That's foul on the 50th pitch from Nelson. Another 2-2 coming. Comes another 2-2. Fouled back. Gonzalez gets the bat again. Again. He struck him out. 2 to top of the 5th. White Sox trail the Twins 2-1. Here's Heidi. Leading off for the White Sox, Leori Garcia.
Leading off for the White Sox. The
White Sox only down by 1.
Leori Garcia.
Halfway through this ball game. Garcia hits it in the right, and it's going to drop fair. That's out of play. It's a ground rule double for Garcia. I want to see that again. That almost didn't even look fair. There it is.
Anderson.
Ooh. Hold on a second. I'll take the fair ball, but that almost didn't even look like it was like right on the line. Oh yeah, it was just barely fair. That's where it hit the ground right there. Hit the ground right there, and it was on the line, so it's a fair ball. Tim Anderson, runner in scoring position. He's 1-for-1 tonight. It's the 1-1 first pitch. Anderson fouls are 1-1. Here's the 0-1. He swings and misses down the corner 1-2. The 0-2, and he struck him out. Throw to first is in time. Runner at first in the top of the fifth. Runner at second in the top of the fifth. One out.
Number 50.
Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2 tonight. Runner in scoring position. 1 out. Merrifield swings and misses on a changeup 0-1. The 0-1. That's in the right. Garcia's going to be waved home. The throw is not in time. We're tied at 2 in the top of the fifth. With Merrifield, an RBI single.
Chris Taylor.
Runner!
There goes the runner. Throw to second is not in time. You got a runner in scoring position with Merrifield. Another stolen base. The counter's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That was a weak one in the last 0-2. The 0-2. Way outside. I could have went. I did not. 1-2 is the count now. Still 1 out. Runner at second. 1-2 count to Taylor. Here we go. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Now up is Jose Abreu. A .335 average. This was Abreu. Swing and a miss on a slider, bowling 1. A little late on that swing. The 0-1. That's in the right for a base hit. And he's going to come home. The throw is not coming. White Sox take the lead in the top of the fifth. There's going to be a mound visit for the Twins. Miguel Andujar is a double and a run. White Sox retake the lead. They're up 3-2 in the top of the fifth. 2 outs. It's just Andujar. And a grounder to second. He dropped the ball. Everybody's safe. It's an error for the Twins. This runner's at first and second with 2 outs now. For Carlos Gonzalez. First just to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. 0-1 is the count. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away on a 2-seamer 0-2. Gonzalez is 2 for 2, and here comes the 2-2 now. The 0-2. He struck him out. White Sox get 2 runs back, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. To the bottom of the fifth we go. Here's Heidi again. Leading off for the Twins, Jonathan Scope.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman.
This is Scope. 0-1. The 0-1.
No, inside.
A 1-1 count him. The 1-1. It's a grounder. Anderson's got to get the throw, and the throw to first is easily in time. 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Miguel Sano. Red Sox looking to win 17 in a row. Here's the lineup. Andujar, Anderson, Merrifield, Abreu. From left to right. Here's the 0-1. Twins had the lead because of him. Now they're trailing. And the count is 1-1. They're trailing 3-2. A grounder to Merrifield for first. He's got it. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Williams Astudillo. First was Astudillo. 0-1 is the count to him. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 is the count now. The 0-2 Astudillo. I was thinking about it. Another 0-2 coming. Another 1-2. Let's far away. Give me 1 second. Actually, I don't have to unmute my mic for this. I want to look up this phone number because it kept fucking calling me. It's annoying. Oh, here it is. Forgot what it was called. 214 748 3647. I searched and of course it didn't come up. 214 748 3647. Search. And oh my god, of course it wouldn't come up. 214 748 3647. The actual number is the 8th percent prime equal to 2 to the 34th power minus 1 is when we want for double prime. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the phone number. Alright, it was a scammer. Alright, whatever. 1-2 is the count. To Astudillo, 2 outs. Here comes the 1-2. And he follows away again, another 1-2 coming. The 1-2. That's hit in the center. Taylor will send us to the top of the 6th. 3-2 White Sox. Battery's low. Hold on, give me a second.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher,
Wellington Castillo, our catcher.
Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to Castillo. That's going to be in the right for a hit. And Castillo will be on with no outs on the first pitch in the top of the 6th. From Ronaldo. Not Ronaldo, from Primero.
The batter, number
That
6.
does it. Coming in for the Twins, Danny McCormick.
Valencia. Your attention, please.
Batting is Danny
Now
Valencia.
pitching for the Twins, number 41.
He's
Danny
0 for 2 tonight.
McCormick.
0-1 is the count to Valencia from McCormick. The 0-1. And a 2-seamer fouled away 0-2. Should I try to trade Valencia? Valencia's a designated hitter. Oh no, I can't. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. 1 out in the top of the 6th. I could try to sign someone and put Beyonce on waivers.
Leori Garcia.
Runner at first, Leori Garcia. And Garcia. Runners will be at first and second with one out in about top of the sixth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Switch to Anderson.
Right.
Swing and miss on a curveball 1-1. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be in the left. And he's going to have to go back. Everybody does. Everybody's safe. 2 outs in the top of the sixth. Whit Merrifield is 2 for 3 tonight.
Whit Merrifield.
First pitch to Merrifield. Hit well in the left. Back at the wall. It is gone! Whit Merrifield! A 3-run homer. White Sox lead 6-2. In the top of the sixth. That was way up there. And the White Sox lead by 4. I'm charging, right? Okay, I am. Chris Taylor now.
The center fielder, number 8.
First pitch to Taylor. And it's a base hit for Taylor. Right in left field. 2 outs in the top of the sixth. A runner at first.
Now batting. The first
Jose Abreu comes to the plate.
Abreu.
First pitch to Abreu.
Right.
Swing and a miss on him, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's the 0-1. That's going to be in the right. Is it going to be caught? No, it's going to drop for a base hit. And runners will be at first and second in 2 outs now. As Miguel Andujar is going to come to the plate.
Now batting. Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch to Andujar. That's hit into shadow left. Can he get over? And he caught it. And that will send us to the bottom of the sixth. Whit Merrifield, a 3-run homer. The White Sox lead 6-2. Byron Buxton leads on.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder.
It's just to Buxton.
Buxton.
0-1 is the count to Buxton. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
And he thinks about it, but does not go. The count is 1-1 to him. The 1-1.
Right.
Swing and a miss on a sinker. The count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 to Buxton. He struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the sixth. Jorge Polanco is 0 for 2 tonight.
The designated hitter.
That's first pitch from Nelson to Polanco. It's foul 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And down the count 0-2, Polanco. The 0-2. Just down low, 1-2. The 1-2 to Polanco, and he struck him out on a chasing sinker. 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario. He's also 0 for 2 tonight. The first pitch to Rosario. A sinker that's right down the middle, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he checks the swing, but it's right down the middle again. 0-2 is the count to Rosario. The 0-2. And he caught the corner. That will send us to the top of the seventh. White Sox lead 6-2. And I think I'm going to have a guy that I've been struggling to get up here. And now he is going to finally be up here. Bruce Rondon's going to pitch in the bottom of the seventh.
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez. 2 for 3 tonight. Pitch to Gonzalez.
D-Rod.
Actually, maybe I will keep him in for next inning. Have Rondon come in the top bottom of the eighth. 0-1. A circle change. Now he's down counting 2. Yo, 2. That's going to be sailed into right, and Gonzalez goes 3 for 4 tonight. No outs in the top of the second.
Now batting.
For Wellington Castillo. Runner at first, no outs. For just Castillo.
D-Rod.
A circle change and an early swing 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's ripped foul 0-2. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. 1 out in top of the 7th.
Now batting.
Danny Valencia.
The designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
First pitch to Valencia. That one's hit well in the left, but that's going to sell foul 0-1. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 is the count. There's the 1-1.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss on Valencia, down count 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2. A very weak hit that goes back. 1-2. If you wanted to go look at the bullpen, we got Bruce Rondon and Brad Brock. And on the right, we got Addison Reed and Trevor Hilgenberger. There's everybody else. I haven't seen Rogers come in or Morton come in yet. This entire series. I think Mike Morton may have came in the first game. The 1-2. Valencia is fouled away again. Another 1-2 coming to him. Not a lot of people here. There's the 1-2. Inside curveball. We got 2-2 count to Valencia. 1 out. Runner on first. Here comes the 2-2. That's in the left. And he's going to try for 3 to throw. Coming is not going to be thrown to third. Runners at the corners.
Now batting. Left fielder.
With
Leori
Garcia with 1 out. It's coming in is Alberto Mejia. It's 3-1 this. So Mejia's coming in, but he is not warmed up. The first pitch from Mejia is an outside slider. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Right down the middle for a hit. That brings in a run. It's 7-2 Sox. As Tim Anderson comes to the plate.
Tim Anderson.
Still runners at first and second with 1 out. First pitch to Anderson. In the right, it's going to go foul 0-1. It's 0-1.
1-1.
It's change up 1-1. The 1-1. In the dirt. Everybody goes back. 1-2 now. Another 1-2. It's a 4-seamer that's fouled away 1-2 again. Go back to second, and he is safe at second. It's the 1-2. And a very weak hit. Can't double up, throw to second, not safe, back to first, and it's nobody is out. It's a base hit, bases loaded for Whit Merrifield, who had a 3-run homer last time he was up. His first pitch to Merrifield. That one is hit well into center, and he's back there, and he's going to tag for home, and it's 8-2 White Sox. And there's still runners at first and second. Chris Taylor is now at the plate.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch to Taylor. Swing and miss, 0-1.
0-1.
It would have exploded if Whit Merrifield hit a grand slam. Here's the 0-1. That one's blasted in the left. 0-2, that goes foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the left. And it's going to be caught. And that will send us to the bottom of the 7th. 8-2 Sox. It's leading off for the Twins. It's Nelson Cruz. It's just the Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1 on Cruz. If a base hit happens, then we're going to have Rondon come in. Here's the 0-1.
No ball.
So he misses down to count 0-2. The 0-2 to Cruz. He struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. No matter what, Rondon's coming in the 8th. C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J.
It's just a Cron. Swing and a miss on a 4-seamer. 0-1. Here's the 1 on the 80th pitch. Swing and a miss. He's down to count 0-2. This pitch count 12, 14, 13, 13, 12, 11. About 10, average about 12 pitches an inning as there's 2 outs. Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch to Gonzalez. A 4-seamer, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And you can have a 9-pitch at bat, a 9-pitch inning right here. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out, a 9-pitch inning. I think it was an immaculate. I think that's what it's called. I'm not totally sure. The White Sox lead 8-2 and 17-3 in hits. As Jose Abreu is going to lead off. Hector Rondon is going to come in. No, sorry, Bruce Rondon.
Jose Abreu.
Just Abreu. A 4-seamer. 18,485 here today. Close out this series. And then tomorrow we're going to be playing the Texas Rangers. Very, very weak hit. Go to first is in time. 1 out in the top of the 8th. And Miguel Andujar is now at the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
This first pitch to Andujar. A very weak hit off a changeup, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Very weak rounder to short. Or to first, it's a weak one, and it's in time. 2 outs in the 8th. Carlos Gonzalez. 3 for 4 tonight. Nobody on, 2 outs. We're just to Gonzalez. Change up 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be hit well in the right. And it's going to go off the wall. It's going to go back to first. Gonzalez, 4 for 5 tonight. What a night for Carlos.
Up next for the White Sox.
As Wellington Castillo at the plate. It's just Castillo. Hit in the left, into the crowd, 0-1. We'll be finally back in Chicago after this game to play the Texas Rangers. So we have not played. The last time we did play them, we lost the series 2-1. First The one is Castillo high in the right field. That's back at the wall. It is going to go down for a hit. He's going to come home. And it is now 9-2 White Sox in the top of the 8th with a runner at second for Castillo. Now Danny Valencia.
Designated hitter. Danny.
See what he does here.
Valencia.
He's 1 for 4 for runner in scoring position. First pitch. And it's a play to third. All he should do is throw to first, and he does. And that's going to send us to the bottom of the 8th. 1 for 5 is Valencia. White Sox now lead 9-2. And for the first time coming in, Bruce Rondon. Last year was 2-0.
Number 44.
Falling, but one of the reasons why I like Rondon is because right here. First pitch from Rondon is a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
The second baseman.
Jonathan Scope leads off. 0-2 is the count now. There's the 0-2 from Rondon. He struck him out on a fastball. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 tonight. There's the only 2-run homer for the Twins. Here's the 0-1. Out of the way, 0-2. The 0-2?
Nope, that's
and it's just low. Another one. Now it's a 1-2. It's 1-2 to Sano. He struck him out on a four-seamer. 2 outs. Williams Estudillo.
Number 64.
Possibly his last at bat in the series. Is a high fly ball to Chris Taylor. In short center field. It's going to send us to the top of the 9th. White Sox lead by 7. It's going to be Garcia and center field.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, Leori.
Just Garcia. Oh, just almost hit him. Just barely missed him. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One. Now the count is 1-2. Oh, here's the 2-1. Now it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. That's in the left, and it's gonna drop it. Will not. 1 out in the top of the 9th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson. The top of the 9th. He's 2 for 4 tonight. First pitch to Anderson. An outside slider. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be into the gap. It's back at the wall, and it's going to go down for an extra base. Anderson's in for the double. In the top of the 9th. Back in the top of the lineup with Merrifield. It's 3 for 4 tonight. 1 out, runner in scoring position. First pitch to Merrifield. Hit in the right, and he's back at the wall. It's going to be caught. He's going to tag the third. There's a runner at third now. In the top of the 9th for Chris Taylor.
The center fielder, number 8, Chris Taylor.
Top of the 9th, 2 outs. It's 1 for 5 tonight. First pitch to Taylor. In the right. That's going to go down for an extra base. And the White Sox are going to lead 10-2 with a double for Taylor. As Abreu is going to have another at bat. An RBI double for Taylor. Jose Abreu up to the plate. First pitch to Abreu. That's in the left. It's going to be dropped for a base. It's going to drop. It's going to be thrown time. It is. And that will send us to the bottom of the 9th. Sox lead by 8. It's Bruce Rondon is going to be pitching. The top and bottom of the 9th. Byron Buxton leads up.
Twins.
They pitch to Buxton.
Byron.
0-1 is to count for Buxton. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the right, and it's going to drop for a hit. And finally got another hit on him. And bottom of the ninth. Runner up first, no outs. Jorge Polanco is 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch to Polanco. It's foul 0-1. White Sox are 3 outs away from going.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
17 games in a row with a win. Here's the 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
We got a 2-1 count now for Polanco. The 2-1. That's crushed in the left. And he's back there and he's going to get it. And there's now 1 out. Bottom of the ninth. Eddie Rosario.
No left fielder. Eddie Rosario.
The first to Rosario.
Nope. That's inside.
1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count is a 1-1. Jim. If I left the first, it's not going. 1-1 is the count now. Here's the 1-1. It's a very weak hit. He's going to throw to second, and the speed of him. It's an error for Rondon. Runners at first and second. I was about to say it could have been the game. That is about speed. This was to Cruz. A slider 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back 0-2. The 0-2. He struck him out. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. C.J. Cron. The first pitch to Cron. It's high center field. Taylor's back. And that's the ball game. The White Sox come back from 2-0 down in the first. Win it 10-2. 17 games in a row. Nelson gets the win. He's now 12-7. 21-4 in hits. Actually, one thing I want to know, hey Siri, what was the last time the Astros played the Orioles?
The Astros crushed the Orioles by a score of
29. David Tan is off waivers, so we don't have Tan anymore. I'm thinking about
Justin Allegri.
I'm thinking about getting a new designated hitter. So who did I want? This guy? No, I didn't want that guy. I wanted the right fielder. No, not Santo. Yeah. No, yeah, no. Adam Jones, that's what I wanted. Just a backup. So roster, now we should have him as a right fielder. Oh, not right here. That was a designated hitter. That's what I want. Just a backup center fielder. And then Paulo or no, what's his power? Oh, he's got okay power. We'll send Osuna up to the MLB too. I wanted to have that first baseman, Brian Hammonds. And apparently his overall went down to 68. So were the White Sox... Oh, I forgot Giolito's on the... I traded him to the Rangers. Oh, the Indians... Okay, the Indians won. I do want to check just to make sure. Hold on, what's the lineup now? Designated hitter Will Jensen. No, I don't want him. I want yeah, Will Jensen's fine. Who did I just have though? I just signed the fielder. Who did I sign? Adam Jones. Where's Adam Jones? He's on waivers. Why is he on waivers? Why would... apparently he's on waivers. Alright. Did the Indians win? No, they did. So they are 5 in a row. And that's when I'm gonna lead it off. I have to get off. I'm fucking tired and I have to go to work in about an hour and a half. Alright. See ya tomorrow. See ya.